Happy Sunday, everybody. You know, it's a gorgeous day. It's actually a little bit on the hot side, but it's still a gorgeous day. So today's message is going to be pretty intense, and it's going to be something that maybe you don't want to hear, and that's okay. Now is your time to leave. But what I really want to ask you, and it's a question that you need to ask yourself, is what is it going to take for you to start living the life you always wanted to live? Why am I asking that question? Well, the last 15 months have been pretty intense. Perhaps some of you have changed your lives dramatically in ways that you never thought that you would, meaning you became a teacher and a worker all in the same week. Maybe you lost somebody that you care about. Maybe you can't ever find yourself going back to the things that you once loved and look forward to. I get it. Some of us are going to be changed forever. Some of us will continue to live in this space of fear. But I'm going to ask you another question. We all know that time is not unlimited for any of us, regardless of who we are. And I know personally that there are people in my life who are fighting to stay alive, fighting to take another breath, fighting to make it to another holiday, fighting to get to a graduation party, fighting just to be here tomorrow. So now you have this moment that we all have, right? And really what it comes down to is, what is it going to take for you to decide, this is how I want to live my life? What is it going to take for you to say, you know what? This is what I want, and this is what I'm willing to do to get what I want. Tomorrow is not promised for any of us. And so how do you want to show up? How do you want to present yourself? What kind of an energy do you want to bring to any space, regardless of where that space is? How do you want to impact people? What kind of influence do you want to leave? Guess what? We have one chance at this life. One. And sometimes we get second chances. Sometimes we get third chances. But more often than not, we don't get much more than that. And so what it means is that we have to pick up and do what we have to do right now. Right now. We can't wait until tomorrow, and we can't wait until somebody gives us permission. All we have is right now. And so you've been waiting for a really long time to live that dream, to chase something that only you can see, to hear only what you hear. That calling that you feel, that push that you feel that nudges you in a direction, it's something that's only for you. And I'm going to ask you again, what's it going to take? Are you going to continue to grab a bunch of regrets and put them in the pile in the corner so that they can collect more dust with all of the others? Or are you going to say, you know what, this is it. I'm going to live my life this way. I'm going to make choices that other people may not understand. Maybe they won't like them either. Guess what? It's not their life to live. Sometimes we have to set those boundaries, and we have to step away from people that are no longer good for us. As hard as it may be, sometimes that's the best thing we can do. So again, what are you going to do with the rest of your life? That's the question of the day. And how are you going to spend your time? Who are you going to spend it with? Who are you going to share it with? What are you going to do today, tomorrow, next week? Remember, we only have this small amount of time. No matter who we are, we're only here for a short amount of time. And I'm going to tell you that as I've gotten older, I've learned to appreciate every single second that I have on this earth. And sure, we all will give time and energy to people that may not appreciate it. Guess what? That happens. So then I'm going to ask you to do what? I'm going to ask you to keep giving. Do it anyway, because you never know what's going to happen. That's my message for today. Have a great weekend. Stay safe, everybody. Bye-bye.